Good morning guys. As I have mentioned previously, we're staying in an Airbnb in Chicago, so I thought I'd give you a quick little spin around what the place is. We're in a really arty district in near downtown Chicago, only about sort of 3 miles away, and it's pretty cool being in such an arty little neighborhood. We're going to jump on the metro, get into downtown, explore everything within downtown Chicago. So come with us, let's go and check out Chicago. So guys, check it out, I'm just standing in some bubbles. There's some bubble fountain right here. Guys, somewhere in there is Lene. She's somewhere deep inside the bubble. How are you feeling after being in the bubbles, darling?
Sparkly clean.
There is one kid on this ride. He's got the whole ride to himself. Straight gangster. There he goes. After a wander around the pier, we are in the heart of downtown, just down by the river. The river is a gorgeous colour today because the sun is so bright and the weather is so beautiful. We're going for a wander along the river. There's a few things to see around here. So join us, let's go and check them out.
Look what you've done to me. How blessed as I can be. So much in love with you.
So our next stop is all the way up there, and that up there is the chapel in the sky. It's about 20 stories up, as you can see. There's the rest of it, and they do a free tour every day at 2 PM. Let's go and check it out. On the ground floor of the temple in the sky is a sanctuary, which I'm standing bang in the middle of right now. We're about to go on the 2 PM tour, but I thought I'd quickly show you the sanctuary. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool old school building. Beautiful architecture inside. Let's go and check out this tour. We just finished up our tour of the chapel in the sky, and it was incredibly interesting. It's about 470 foot up, and I got some shots of the chapel itself, some stained glass windows, things like that. But there isn't an awful lot else that I necessarily wanted to show you guys, but you should definitely come and check it out if you're in Chicago. It is the highest, from the ground up, it's the highest building or place of worship within a building in the entire world. So that's a pretty cool thing to be able to say, that we've been to the highest place of worship in a building anywhere in the world. Obviously in the mountains, in like the Himalayas and stuff, there are places of worship that are higher up in terms of elevation, but 460 foot up within a building is the highest in the world. Really interesting. Amazing tour. The guy Eric who ran the tour, a super nice guy, and really interesting stuff. So I definitely recommend coming and checking this out. So every Thursday, just by the Sky Chapel that we were just at, there's a farmer's market in the middle of Chicago, which is super cool. And one of the places that is here claims to be the finest English toffee in the world, and it's from Surrey in England, which is where I grew up. Lene's just buying us a brownie to try, because it's meant to be the best brownie you've ever eaten. So we're going to taste it and see what happens. So as always, I'm capturing Lene eating something, because this is what normally happens.
All day, every day.
But she is eating the finest brownie made from English toffee from Surrey. How good is it?
It's the best brownie ever.
Is it actually?
It's really good.
Oh guys, I need to eat this. Our next stop is the Chicago Cultural Center, which is free and open to everyone. And so we're going to go in, check it out. The exhibits I'm standing in the middle of right now are all architectural buildings, designs for a competition that was run in the early 20th century, and artists have recreated all of these incredible buildings and made statues of them in the Cultural Museum. They're super cool. Check out some of these. Just amazing, ginormous models of what could have been buildings. Let's check out some more. So after all around the Cultural Museum, we've had to come down to Al's Italian beef sandwich shop, because supposedly his Italian beef sandwich is the best in the world. It's voted one of the top 10 best sandwiches in all of the United States. Let's go and check it out. Let's check it out. This is Al's famous beef sandwich. Looks pretty good. So after eating that delicious beef sandwich, which was really, really amazing, we've come down to the Museum of Contemporary Photography. We've got over 14,000 different prints within the museum, and they have a certain amount on display at any one time. So we thought we'd come down and check it out. After walking around the Contemporary Photography Museum, we thought we'd come over to the park just by the lakefront, and there is this magnificent fountain behind me called the Buckingham Fountain. And if you take a look at it, it is monumentally huge. And what's particularly cool is all of the skyscrapers in the background with the sun setting just behind the skyscrapers, and the fountain must be shooting water about 60 feet in the air. It's magnificent. So beneath all the skyscrapers, there's a really cool concrete skate park. Let's see if anyone can bust any tricks. We have come down to Millennium Park, which is just on the edge of downtown, right by the lakes. Beautiful park, and there's loads of cool art installations. This one right here is, these two faces at either end are kind of having a staring competition, and there's a little lake that you can see here. You can see the reflection of the skyscrapers, which is really cool. Look at that reflection, amazing. And eventually they shoot water out their mouths. I'm not entirely sure of the entire meaning behind it, but it's really cool. And there's loads more art around the park. We're gonna have a walk around the park and check out what it's like at night time, hopefully see some of the skyscrapers lit up, and generally check out Chicago at night. So here it is, the Bean. Chicago's iconic statue is a bean-shaped aluminium thing.
Aluminum for those Americans listening.
Aluminium for everyone that speaks proper English.
Aluminum.
And it's pretty cool. Let's walk up to it and have a look. It's kind of cool filming yourself in the reflection of the bean. Hey buddy. Looking good. Look at the lengths we go to get an Instagram shot. Our next stop is the Billy Goat Tavern, which is below North Michigan Avenue. So if you go down North Michigan, you've then got to go down, and then you'll find Billy Goat Tavern, which is one of the oldest taverns in Chicago, established in 1934, and they serve burgers for $3.25. I think the beers are pretty cheap as well. Let's go in there and check it out. So we come into Billy Goat's and ordered ourselves a beer, a gin and tonic, and a shot of Malort liquor, which is supposedly a Chicago favourite. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, darling.
Where's our Belgium beer from?
We were told we had to do one. What is that?
Malort. Let's check it out, guys. Just picked up a $3 hamburger. That's what it looks like. $3. Cheeky hamburger in this amazing bar. And Linnea is already deep inside that hamburger. Hopefully you've enjoyed some of Chicago. It's been really cool hanging out here, and we've tried to find some of the free things to do, but Chicago isn't the cheapest place to travel, and St. Louis was incredibly cheap and amazing for all the free things to do. Chicago isn't quite on the same level for a budget traveller. You've got to spend a bit more money, but the stuff here is really cool, and it's a wicked city to hang out in. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and until tomorrow guys, peace out.